Hello, in today's video I'm going to be talking about Educreations, which is a free app for your iPad. To download Educreations, you'll want to first go to www.educreations.com, and there you can register for a free account. So once you download the app, to get started, you'll want to go ahead and open it up, and depending on what version you have, the app might look a little bit different. Once you open up the app, you will see a dashboard here that has several different widgets. There is the individual one, which houses all of your projects that you're currently working on. You can also look at the group, which would be your class projects, depending on how many class accounts you set up. And with free Educreations, you can still set up your classes. You just don't have access to pro features. If you have favorite lessons, you can heart them. If there are things that you looked at or viewed recently, you'll see them under the clock. My favorite is probably the featured lessons. If you are a math teacher and you wanted to get some ideas as to how you could use Educreations for math, there are several sample lessons here and different backgrounds that you can use as well. If you teach science, there are a number of different applications for this with science. You can definitely model what you're doing. It allows you to do that quite well. Language arts, there are several language arts lessons. You can upload various pictures, such as comic strips. Social studies, you can upload maps and charts and various things. For world languages, you can put up a Spanish lesson if you teach Spanish. Creative arts. I've always wanted to learn how to play the piano, and they have a perfect one here that I could listen to if I want to learn how to play the piano, and it even shows me the piano keys. There's also something for PE, and if you teach computers, there are several computer lessons as well. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard and open up a lesson. To start a new lesson, you want to click on the plus sign, and notice here I'm getting an upgrade to Pro. This is to remind me that I can only work on one project at a time, and if I want to have several drafts at once going, I need a Pro account. However, for now, I'm just going to use this draft that I'm currently working on. So you have a number of different colors you can choose from here on the color palette. You can use blue, red, orange or gold, lighter blue. Say I don't like the color choice, I can choose a different color. If I don't like what I drew, I can undo it, or I can use the eraser and erase what I did. If I would like to add text, maybe I'm not somebody that likes to draw, a keyboard will pop up and I can type. I can also change the color of what I'm typing, and then when I'm done, I can move it around. If I want to get rid of it, I can select it and then delete it. If I want to add pictures, I can either add from my camera roll, or if I have a Google Drive, I can add from a Google Drive, or I can add from my Dropbox. And if I'm adding from my Dropbox, I actually have a project that I'm currently working on. So say I wanted to, I've been doing a lot with grapes lately, so here are my grapes. You can lock or unlock the photo, and if it's unlocked, you'll be able to move it around, you'll be able to resize the photo. You can also fit the photo to width. You can rotate the photo. You could duplicate it so you have more than one. If you did that by accident, you can hit the delete sign and then you can resize. You can also lock the photo in place. You can say you want it to draw. You can draw on the photo. This definitely comes in handy if you're doing a lesson and you want to highlight various things. If you make a mistake, you can erase what you drew on the photo. You can also do a short recording with the mic. Yes, you do need a mic with this. And then you can click on that. You can also take a picture with your camera roll and upload the picture that you're taking. However, if you want to use these grade unlocked with pro features, like if you want to do, say, video and you want to, I don't know, put some documents that you already have composed in here, then you would need to upgrade to the pro feature. And then the select key once again allows you to access your photo and do various things. So that's pretty much how this works. If you want to choose the background, you can click on the background template. I can have a grid if I were teaching econ. I could have lined paper in the background. I'm going to have white because I like white paper. In terms of projects, I'm currently using this to document some of my 20% project. So I have my pictures here of grapes. And notice that these grapes over here are all ready for harvest, whereas these grapes are not quite ready. So if you're making jam like I am, you need to make sure that you pick grapes that are ready for harvest. Also, these guys look like they're pretty ready, so I can go ahead and harvest those and pick those. Looking at jars, these are probably the jars that I'm going to go with for my project. They're European jars. They have reusable lids, which is pretty cool. These ones here are really expensive jars. I'm probably not, although they look really nice, I'm not going to go with these. But they're pure 100% mason jars, so they're probably higher quality. These jars are probably my favorite jars. However, they're not very good if you want to actually can, partly because they have this little gasket here, and it sometimes slips. So if it slips, it's not going to create a very good seal, and then you're going to end up with, I don't know, the jam going bad. So this is good if you're going to keep it in the refrigerator and probably use it in another week. I also went to the store. The cool thing about this 20% project is I got to go shopping and buy some more gadgets. A girl can never have too many gadgets. So I bought a canning kit. I also got to talk to a real chef that teaches canning. Unfortunately, the last class she taught was in the summertime, but I managed to snag a brochure. And then I also got a new strainer that you can see right here. So that's how I am using Educreations. Then when you are pretty much done with your project, you can either save your draft, and if you want to save your video, you can, or you can maybe not save the video. So check out Educreations. To do that, you'll want to go to www.educreations.com. You can follow me at rpompilio or reach me on my Weebly site. Thank you.